What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's staying positive and staying productive. No studio setup today, no lights. Got the maids in the house cleaning, so just got to shoot it in the office at the desk. I want to speak to you guys about maintaining goals that you've attained in life. Whether you're planning on or thinking about making a big change in your life, trying to accomplish something worthy, or you're in the beginning stages of it and you're in the journey already. When it comes to worthy things in this life, I've learned a huge lesson. And this is a common question that everybody at some point asks me, usually in the beginning, once they start doing the work, or somewhere down the line when they get a little bit felt up about it being a little bit tedious or a little bit monotonous. And everybody asks, how long do I have to do this for? So everything in life that's worthy, we're talking about business, your finances, your health, your fitness, your relationships, your peace, where you feel you are in life, being content and being fulfilled. All these things are very, very worthy. They're all worthy goals that most people hope and wish for, to be able to live out and to create a life of abundance and have most of these boxes ticked off. Now, there's a fallacy out there that people believe, and this is what sabotages them and sabotages all those worthy things that I named above there, where they think that there's some sort of a finish line. So no matter what it is, someone could be trying to lose weight because they've had poor eating habits, poor lifestyle, and they've gained a lot of weight. Somebody's in poor health. They're taking medications, they've got autoimmune issues, heart issues, hypertension issues. Somebody's in a bad relationship. Somebody's in a bad place with somebody after some time has gone by. It could be months, could be years. Somebody could just be trying to get into a relationship. Somebody's just trying to find a worthy partner that they can create a good life with and to be able to have peace, passion, prosperity, all the good stuff. Somebody could be trying to increase their financial stature by investing their money in something that's going to be able to be compounded, or real estate, or commodities, or stocks, or to be able to start a business, no matter what fashion that is. All these worthy things, people in the process of this say to themselves, how long do I have to do this for? And as long as you know from the beginning that there's no finish line, you will win the marathon, because it's a marathon. It's a forever game. It's not a sprint. Everybody says, well, how long do I have to eat like this for? How long do I have to go to the gym for? How long do I have to keep doing cardio for? Or how long do I have to keep posting for, or marketing, or doing sales? Or how long do I have to be, watching this, or studying this, or keeping my eyes on this part of the economy, or this thing in trading? And it's a forever game. Now, the level at what you're doing and what you're paying attention to and the work does change. Once you start succeeding in that, there is a certain balance, but there's always a massive need for attention for that thing to stay in place. What got you there will keep you there. You must know this. What got you there will keep you there. It's the same thing in the gym. When people think that because they want to lose body fat and get shredded, they're like, oh, now I'm going to start doing high rep stuff, and more reps with lighter weights is going to get me in the best shape. But what got you there? Using good form, lifting heavy weights as safe as you can within reason for your means, built that muscle. That's what's going to keep it there. What got you in that relationship when you were courting that person? You were giving them attention, you were texting, you were talking, you were complimenting, you were listening to them, you were helping them, you were being selfless, you were trying to, condone your world to be able to fit them in there so they feel comfortable and feel safe around you. That's what's going to keep you in it. People start pulling back from what got them there because they think they can just keep it. So they start snacking more, walking less, exercising less. They put the weight back on. Someone's with somebody that they've courted and they've got them in a relationship or in a marriage, and they start paying less attention to them, stop giving them their time, their affection, stop letting them know that they feel safe or that that person's special, and the relationship gets ruined. That person is going to find attention elsewhere. They're going to step out, or they're just going to feel disrespected and they're going to leave. You could put your money into an investment or into a business and it will grow and you will have more money. But the minute you stop paying attention to the money, how to keep it, how the economy is changing, how interests are changing, how commodities are changing, what banking laws or taxes have changed, you will keep spending and that money will go because you don't pay attention to it anymore. The same things that got you in a healthy mental and emotional place by you having boundaries, by you being mindful of your triggers and your reactions to outside influences, you being mindful of the people that you hang around with, what you watch on social media or on TV. Those things that got you in a safe place mentally and emotionally and got rid of that toxicity and that drama and that anxiety is what's going to keep you there. What got you there is what's going to keep you there. Too many people think that there's some sort of this imaginary finish line. Like if I do this for 6 months, I'm going to be set for the next 6 decades. That's a pipe dream. That's a fucking pipe dream. The only way that happens may be financially if you come from a massive inheritance. That's the only way out of all these things that you will be okay. Everything else needs attention. You still need to do the work. The work changes. So if it's weight loss and you're trying to be able to get your body in a healthy, lean composition, once you've built enough muscle, your maintenance calories are going to be much higher and you will be exercising with a better mind-muscle connection. So you'll be able to get more out of less time in the gym. So it will be easier to maintain that body composition and that muscle. And the same thing goes with a relationship. When you're building a relationship with somebody, at some point, there's major focuses on your assets, on your livelihood, on your future, and there will be communal, mutual sacrifices made in that relationship for these things to grow because it's for the better future of the couple. So it might not be as, carefree and 24/7 just hugging and kissing like it was in the beginning, because you've got businesses, you've got family, you've got responsibilities, you've got investments, you've got other obligations in play, but the communication is there and that person is still getting the attention. They know their worth, they know their place, and that's how that will stay fruitful. The same thing goes with your health. You're on medications because you're pre-diabetic and you're overweight, you got blood pressure problems, you got respiratory or cardiac issues, you're on autoimmune or digestive medications, problems with your intestines. By you eating more fiber, more whole foods, less sugar, less alcohol, less soft drinks, less processed foods, less homogenized oils from takeouts, you're going to get yourself in a healthy place and your medications are going to reduce and reduce. And I've gotten dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of people that doctors couldn't get off of medications because I approached it with a holistic approach and not just give them the medication and let them run free. I'm not going to put a Band-Aid on top of something. I'm trying to fix the root problem. Now, once they stop doing those things, what happens? Their body goes right back into getting sick, into being toxic, into being inflamed. So you have to have the right mindset to understand that worthy things in life, what matters to you is a marathon. It's a forever game. There is no finish line. When you understand this, you'll be able to approach it in a different matter because you will understand that through the process, you're just learning of what efforts and habits you need to take to pay attention to this thing so it pays attention to you. And that's how it works. That's why they call it pay attention. Attention costs more than money. It costs more than money because that depicts where you're going to end up in life, who you're going to end up with, what you have or what you don't have, where you get or where you don't get is where your attention goes to. and worthy things take attention. But when you pay attention to them, they will pay you back. Your relationships will be good. Your income, your finances will be good. Your health will be good. Your peace of mind and your sanity, okay, will be good as long as you pay it attention. So I wanted to make this a very important subject to speak about with a lot of people, because in the realm of work that I do, being based originally off of health and fitness, there's this sales tactic that people try to use to be able to gimmick their clients so that they'll pay. They'll pay for that 8-week, 10-week, 12-week transformation, or buy 20 sessions off of that coach and go work with them in the gym if they're not working with a private practitioner online or clinically like I do. And they actually believe that investing 10 hours or 20 hours or 10 weeks or 20 weeks or 10 months or even 20 months into something is going to change the next 20 years. And that's just not the truth. You have to think to yourself and reverse engineer of, why am I in this place? I don't have a lot of money expendable to myself because of what habits the last 5, 10, 15 years. I'm not in a good place with my health or my weight because of what for the last 5 or 10 or 15 years. My relationship isn't good because of what things that have occurred or were supposed to happen that didn't happen the last 5 or 10 or 15 years. So you have to understand that it's going to take more than just a couple of gym sessions or a couple of investments or a couple of posts or a couple of vacations with your partner to be able to solve those problems. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. And a marathon at a good, steady pace, which everybody runs their own race in their own reasons. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Some people want things at here, and some people are very happy and content with things being here. But as long as you know that you're paying attention to those things and it's a forever game, you can't lose, because the people that are trying to sprint to get those things quickly and end the race, they will lose. They will fall back. And the rewards are much easier for those to be able to attain that are playing the long game. So I hope this can bring you guys some value. I hope it can take a little bit of ease off of your mind when it comes to you trying to accomplish whatever it is in your journey and trying to level up and elevate your life and the people's around you. Because too many people think I have to do all the right things in the beginning to nail this right away. And that's just not the truth. The game, the race changes. The course of the race changes down the road. There's going to be changes in your relationship with your partner or your family or your friends or your children, because they're going to grow and morph and blossom into other versions of themselves. And you're going to have different tactics to be able to adjust to that race, to that track, to that navigation. But you're still in the game. And the same thing's going to happen with your assets and your business and your investments and your career. It's going to morph and it's going to change. The same thing's going to happen with your health, your time, your schedule, your ability, okay, your time's off, your responsibilities. All these things are going to change over time. But as long as you're paying attention to it, you will always be in the best place to be able to successfully run that race for life and always be a winner, not just win. That's the mindset you have to have, that you want to be a winner, winning, stacking wins on a daily basis that are within your control, not worrying about hitting it once and I just win once and then I'm good for life. That's how people lose. That mindset of people, what's the minimum that I can do or the most that I can do in the minimum amount of time to be able to reap this reward, is bullshit. That's people with diet pills. That's people buying commodities and investment plans at 2 o'clock in the morning on some ad on TV. That's people that are bullshitting their way, trying to be able to get somebody to spend their life with them and say to them, all right, we're together and this is you and this is how you got to be for the rest of your life. You lost. Any of those tactics and any of these things with your health, your money, your finances, your relationship, your mental space, you're done. You might as well not even get in the race at all. So I hope it can bring you guys some value. I hope it can take some stress off of your minds to understand that it's a learning process forever. Every single day, we're supposed to be learning. Every single day, we're supposed to be checking ourselves and saying, you know what, this worked before, but it's not working right now. Maybe I need to make some changes, or I need to tighten up on this thing in life, or be able to improve in that factor. But as long as you pay attention to the things that are worthy to you or that you want to succeed in, you will always find success in that. Failure is a part of the process. You can't win unless you fail. If you haven't failed at anything or felt like you were stumbling in the midst of trying to accomplish something, that means that what you're chasing is not worth shit. You have to understand that. Whether it's your relationship or your career or what you perceive in your mind as health and fitness. If it's so easy to you that you don't have to give it any attention and you think you're winning at it, that level that you think you're winning at is worth absolutely nothing. And I'm not trying to put anybody down there. That's just pure fact. Worthy things take work, and that's why they are worthy. That's why somebody treasures it. You know what I mean? Because it takes time and it takes money. Like goods, like a good home or good clothing or a good handbag or a good vehicle or even a good watch. A box of watches right there next to me. These watches are expensive. They take a lot of money and a lot of time to be able to create. So I pay attention to it. I'm not going to wear this watch to go do yard work, or clean the pool, or work on one of my cars, or go boxing with it. I'll wear some Apple Watch or a Fitbit or some shitty watch. So that's how you have to treat those other things in life that are worth a lot more than just an object, just one receipt at a store. Your relationship, your career, your finances, your health. Those things are your future. That's your abundance. Those things have an infinite price tag on them, because if they're missing from your life, you're in regression, not in progression. And you don't want to be sinking in this world when you don't have to be. So play the long game, run the marathon. And if you can keep that in your mind, you will succeed, you will kick ass, you will always find ways to prevail, and all the things that you pay attention to will blossom into fruition, into amazing things. Hope it can bring you guys some value. If you have any questions about anything, you can shoot me a DM or an email. All of my information is in the bio. Feel free to contact me. Tell me about anything you guys want me to speak about. And for any of you guys out there that want to get fit, want to get healthy, lose some weight, learn some stress management, some nutrition, I've got a free program, one for the men, one for the ladies. Shoot me an email and I will email that to you for free. Take care of yourselves, stay good to yourself, let nothing and nobody get in the way of the life that you want to live. See you guys next time.